And I'm here to do a quick collective reading. I thought I was going to be back on tonight, and here I am. So I drew the cards already after cleaning them and shuffling them from the last reading that I did. Someone is at a crossroads, okay? Someone that brought you a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, okay? It could be a group, all right? It could be two people, but they are in a crossroads right now because everything is being backfired. Everything that they wanted for you, collective, is happening to them, okay? The chaos, the drama, the disorderness, everything, the opposition, everything is happening to them. Okay, so they are in a crossroads as much as you are because you are looking at the new direction that you're going in. You're being grateful for the experience, but again, you also never want to return back to that. A lot of you guys are on a different timeline. So these people that are doing chaos magic, death magic, without asking the ancestors' permission, again, not having any connection with source, it is being returned to sender 10 times. Okay? A lot of people say that and don't believe that it's actually happening and can happen. These are people that don't believe in karma. They have no beliefs. So the Five of Wands with the crossroads is in reverse, okay? The crossroads is about people making important choices, life-changing decisions, okay? Going to the next step. Again, these people are trying to figure out how to do this chaos, how to make it show up in your life because it hasn't touched you. It might have touched you before, but it's not touching you now. All right? With the Five of Wands in reverse, this is, you overcoming this. You getting rid of opposition. All right? And these people were definitely in their ego. With the Eight of Swords, you are knowing also that it's only you versus you. There is no outside competition. The only competition you have right now is within you, right? Is to be a better you, okay? These people have to look themselves in the mirror of what they've done, what they tried to do, because all it is backfiring on them in their life. I hear people around them are getting sick, people around them are dying off, okay? So again, you are realizing that there is no competition but self-competition. You are having personal growth. Okay? You're becoming better than you was the day before. Hello? And while these people are stuck in their minds, they're trapped in their minds because they're blinded to the truth. Thank you, and I look a mess right now. They're in a self-imposed prison because what they tried to do with Throw Your Way Collective. So please remember, these people are now feeling trapped. All the chaos, all the drama, everything that they wanted for you is happening to them. Okay? Somebody could have walked away from you. Or you could have walked away from somebody, right? Because you realize you'd rather be single than be in a mixture of fake folks. People that wanted nothing but your downfall, right? So now these people, again, they're trapped in the mind because right now they're in a self-imposed prison. They see the truth. They know the truth of who they are. Okay? They try to restrict you from your growth in your life and your abundance. Now all that's being backfired to them. They're now in poverty, famine. Okay? Scraping up pennies, not being able to survive, trying to figure out how they're going to get to the next day while you're looking yourself in the mirror and trying to figure out how you're going to be a better you. Some of you guys are okay with being in your singleness right now. All right? So again, this is a color reading. All right? These people now want to return back to you. That's part of the crossroads. But they've done too much and they know that you know. They know that you're very aware. They know that you're paying attention to your intuition, your divine guidance, whatever it is for you. Yes, people that did spell work, black magic, evil eye, all that is negative energy that people have been throwing your way. It's all backfiring. I hate to be so excited about it, but I hate that I am. But I am, because you don't do this to people. Unwarranted reasons just because you're out of envy and hate and you're not connected to source. Okay, so again, some of you guys are okay with the situation of being single. You'd rather be single than be connected to these fake people. All right? So again, you have people that want to come back now, that you walked away from or detached from. They want to come back into your energy because, like I said, they miss your energy. They can't do anything without your energy. A lot of you was the source to their prosperity. Everything was going good when you were around. Now that you're not around, it's not. So they are in a crossroads about what to do. They know a lot of them, they can't come back from this. Okay? They can't come back from what they've done. All right? Some of them might be facing jail time because it's that serious. All right? A lot of you guys are having a status upgrade. You are having new achievements, improved social standing. If you're not having it right now, you will be, because this is the next step of your life. This is why you're going to be at this crossroads right now. Again, people siphoning energy. I talked about that in the collective reading. All right? So again, your lifestyle is elevating. Things are changing. You're on a new level. While these people are trying to still juggle what to do, they're still confused. You might have been at a place of confusion. Like I said, this probably was when the spell work was working, before you raised your vibration. All right? Some of you guys are going to be at a next level where you're going to have multiple priorities. So you're going to need to learn how to be organized so you can prioritize what is your priority, right? What is the best thing for you to do? The things that you need to do versus the things that you want to do. All right? Again, some of you guys might have been used as a rebound. This person that walked away from you might have went and got a rebound. But they might have used you as a rebound to get over somebody that they were clearly not over with, mentally, emotionally. Somebody from their past. They might have been talking to you crazy, treating you crazy, having arguments with you all the time. But now this person wants to come back because whoever they went back to was nothing but for the streets, was nothing but a true chaos person, when you guys were nothing but peace and harmony for this person. But because they did not like your light, they didn't like your shine, they did not like how connected you are to yourself and source, they wanted to attack you in any and every way, each way. All right, so now they're trying to be impulsive about what to do. Some of them want to come back and apologize. But how do you apologize after doing all this? How do you do that? They gaslighted you, they love bombed you, and they were hard at work doing all this. They wasn't doing this. It wasn't easy for them. They were hard at work trying to sabotage you, collective. Okay? So again, you are steady being hard at work with your product, with your prosperity, with becoming a better you, the newest version of you. Being better. Again, the only competition you got is you. You did not know you was in competition with others. That's why these people were throwing magic at you, spell work, black magic. They were in competition with you and you didn't even know it. You didn't even know it. This was a competition. This was some type of battle. Right? Exactly. Dark cults. People that have no connection to a higher purpose, higher self. People that don't even believe in karma. How do you do all this and you don't believe in karma? You really don't know what you're doing. Because you need to get permission from the ancestors to throw any kind of energy to anybody. And trust me, I know. It has to be warranted. You can't be throwing black magic and spell work at the innocent. So let's see what else is going on. Can't make this very long because I got to get upstairs and cuddle with the puppy. As I said, you are sowing seeds of hope. You are reaping your harvest, the harvest that you planted. Okay? You are breaking the chains where people try to have you chained up, trying to rule your life. Destiny swap with you. All right? These people are, again, they're in self-imposed imprisonments. Some of them could be facing prison. You're blossoming because you are a reflection of the universal's energy inside and out. So a lot of you are blossoming. Wow. You could be seeing cats, all right? Cats is a spiritual energy. It represents inner magic, also divine force, okay? It also protects fortunes, All right. It's also a barrier against darkness. So don't believe all that stuff that cats are bad and all that. No, cats are, when you see, I always have cats before I got my dog that come up to my back patio. Gray cats, white cats, doesn't matter. But again, that's protection. This is an enchanted cat. Cats can see spirit very well, more than dogs, all right? So again, it's a mystic power. All right, any more for the collective? Oh, you've been dealing with somebody that had multiple masks. Not just one, not just two, but multiple, okay? They had multiple masks. That's like a psychopath, okay? Multiple masks. They would change up on you day and night, okay? So again, this person wants to return. This person you might have detached from, they want to return. But again, they know that you know what they've been doing. Ooh, heavy tidings, signal of unease, crime message. So again, a lot of these people are going through a hard, heavy storm right now, okay? So again, this is also the energy they put out. If they don't believe in anything, the energies of the universe is very real, okay? It's, whatever you put out, you will get back. Trust me. I used to do magic for people. Again, like I said, unwarranted of the person I was doing magic to. And don't you know, as I pull this card, my altar, my house, where my altar was, caught on fire. So I'm speaking from experience. No turning back. Some of you guys have burned bridges with people or they burned them with you. So again, there is no turning back. As I said, fire, and look what came out. These people have been doing magic on innocent souls, innocent spirits. You cannot do that. Okay? You have to have a true reason. All right? And again, like it's been saying, some of these people, I said this in my last reading, some of these people made declarations to Papa Legba, Baron, okay, of the crossroads. And now these people are coming to collect. They made tithes with the wrong soul, heavy tidings with the wrong spirits, okay? So they are coming. Yeah, they're going to get grim messages. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're getting grim messages in their sleep, in awakening, okay? Sea of despair, feeling helpless. Soul is drowning because these people were selfish. They were stuck in gloom. They had a fragile ego, all right? They were in a place of sorrow and rage. And this is all they wanted for you. So now it is being returned. Now they're feeling empty and very fearful, okay? But these are the energies that they threw the collective way. So now it's being returned heavy. Heavy return to sender is what's going on, all right? The world. I was talking about this earlier. Some of you guys definitely need to see the collective reading. We, as a collective, we are raising the vibration. We're supposed to be going to 5D Earth, okay? And with that 5D Earth, it's not going to be none of this murder. It's not going to be none of this craziness, okay? So, but what they say, things get rough before they get nice, right? Things get heavy before they get soft. So again, the world is changing, okay, to be a better place. And it cannot be a better place with people like this running amok. It cannot. It just can't. So these people have to be dealt with, all right? Because they need to learn the lesson that they cannot just do this kind of magic to people just because of their insecurities, just because they don't have connection to source. There's a lot of people that have connection to the source, that is connected to the divine. And like I said, God says, do not touch my anointed. There's a lot of chosen ones on this earth for a purpose, for a reason. So you can't just go touching somebody because you don't like the way their light shines. You know? Like, how crazy is that? You can't make it up. As you sow, you shall reap. Okay? Yeah, me too. Me too. You will go through it, especially when you're going to have an awakening. Yes, and sometimes it's for years. You're going to go through it. But these people do not help, but little do they know they do help. Because when you go through this and you have to survive these morons that want to throw chaos, magic, drama, want to put you in secret competition, want to show envy and hate. They help you go through your awakening even faster, even more wiser and better. You come out like that butterfly because you've been in the darkness. Yes, yes. Any more? Show me any more for the collective. I see bad health. I see people getting locked up. I see people around them dying, okay? Falling off. And they not even having the intelligence to realize this is, some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them don't even want to acknowledge that. As I said that. No entry. Barred from entry. A lot of people will be getting locked up. They will be behind that gate. Some of you might live in a gated community. So they cannot not have access to come to you or get through your energy. They can't even have access. Right? It's members only. They're not a part of the collective because they're not connected to source. They're not connected to anything. But these nasty, evil demons that they want to, justice is coming. Justice is coming. Divine justice, karma, justice is here. It is coming for these people. And you have to be some type of fool to really do this. You really have to be, it gets to be burnt up, guys. Sorry. Last one. Prayers denied. It is going to be a divine wrath. Unforgiven sins. Unforgiven. Because God said, do not touch my anointed. Right? So it is unforgiven. Some of you guys will be in the refuge of your own home. Flowering your soul. And some of you guys are blossoming very sacredly. Again, this is a lotus flower that been through all the mud, the nastiest conditions, and still it blossoms to be a beautiful flower. And that's what a lot of us are going through right now with all this witchcraft, warlock, and witches and people, witches and bitches. Not all magic is bad, but these people have been sending bad magic, chaos magic, death magic, beauty magic, all right? Because they're insecure within their soul. They're empty. A lot of us are going on a new journey, a new pathway. We're coming out of the darkness with the transformation, and we're seeing the light. We're following the light. We're going on a new pathway, right? Our journey is to evolve. To evolve our souls. A lot of us are held in high honor by the divine. So they cannot touch us. The divine said, they are mine. Some of you guys will be becoming a wealthy man or woman. Or this could be a lawyer, okay? Having a inheritance or something important for you. This is a wealthy man that's on your pathway. Okay, 13 is a 4, okay, stability. Now they got messages of concern. Somebody could be 33. They could have a life path 33. I feel like that is a message of health conditions, all right? Someone looks very worried. In fact, that looks like a funeral. Because they have I forget those flowers or what they call. But they're definitely peace lilies. Expectation. They was expecting something to happen to you. They was expecting something to happen to you. But now they can expect something to happen to them. Because all this is being returned to sender. All right? This could have been a lover. This could have been a lover. Gemini's energy. This could have been a lover. This could have been friends, family members. But this is someone that you held very close to your heart. Again, with 2 doves here, you could be expecting a new lover. You could be expecting somebody else. Again, what I said earlier. You were dealing with fake and phony people. Someone wearing a mask. Someone very fake and phony. And now they're going to be in the flames of fire. For wearing that mask. All right. 2 more. A journey again. You're on a journey. Right? You're on a new journey. Some of you guys could be traveling. But again, this is the number 10. You're completing this. This is being ended. The betrayal, the heartache, the stabbed in the back. You're going on a new journey. This was catapult you onto a new journey. All right? On your life path journey. On your purpose. Part of these people were part of your purpose. so you can know who not to deal with, and the gift of discernment. Okay? One more, Spirit. Again, they're going to be in despair. They're already in despair. They're probably out and broke with their dog. Because they showed no loyalty. They don't even know what loyalty really is. So a lot of you are going to be in despair. And again, could be adjudication in court. Justice is coming. Justice is here. Some of you guys are going to be getting on a new journey of marriage. All right? You will be finding your person on a distant horizon. It is here in the fortune cards. All right. I said I wasn't going to keep this long. All right. Another 5 minutes. Show me some cards for the collective as we end this situation. Yeah, somebody wants to come and give a sincere apology because they want to come back in your energy. But again, I'm hearing do not trust this person because they got a lot of responsibilities. They got a lot of money issues. Now they want to come and cuff you and be sincere and have a relationship. But again, Spirit says no. Deny this person access. I just saw a third party. For someone they could have put you in a third party. You are their muse now. I feel like you always been. You always been their muse. But they wanted what you had. Okay? You were an inspiration to them. Okay? Someone just waiting. They're trying to wait for time to pass by. All right? Because they were hiding a lot of things. Hidden truths. Okay? They were just hiding who they were. Who they truly were. They put on a mask for you. They showed you one version of themselves. Right? They were emotionally unavailable. That's like a psychosociopath. Because this person is still stuck in the past. And their past traumas, you could have not even probably done anything to these people. Someone wants to talk. They want to talk to you, collective. But they don't know how to get through to you. Somebody got to kind of block, a restraining order, whatever. Like I said, in a fork in the road. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They know they done fucked up, okay? Behind the scenes, they were doing a lot of this magic. Behind the scenes. Okay? But there is a change here. There is a change. Things have changed. They're out of time. They're out of time. They're also out of luck. Okay? Some people could be losing their homes. They could be getting kicked out. Anymore. Spirit. Saw third party again. Could be seeing angel numbers. You're feeling whole and complete without this situation, without people. You're not codependent, or you're coming from being codependent. But you're being whole. You're being set whole. You're being complete without these energies, all right? They wanted you to feel like you were going to need them. They wanted you to feel in a place of a lack mindset. They wanted you to be afraid of being alone. But a lot of us are healing. We have that healing energy. And again, they thought it was funny, but collective, guess who's getting the last laugh? We are, all right? Let me end this situation. Let me end this. I'm going to end this with a healing fairy card or two. Show me what, I didn't even get to say anything, collective. Spirit, show me what the collective need to see or hear at this time. You are awakening to your true self. Okay? Again, like I said, all this catapult us to our true awakening, our true ascension. So they did nothing but help us. Okay? So you got to look at it that way. All right? So again, all this black magic, dark magic, spell work has been returned right back to sender. And these people are so uneducated, emotionally unavailable, that they don't have no common sense. That's why it's called common sense, because it's not common, okay? They don't have no common sense to stop. These people have cursed their bloodlines. Wow. A lot of us have stand our ground. We stood our ground. I saw that movie last night, and it was good. But stand your ground. Speak up. Stand up for yourself. Don't allow people to do this or take your energy. Last but not least, You're going to have family harmony. Okay? You're going to be in a place of bliss, gratitude. Some of you guys will be making new friends, so don't be worried about these old friends or family members. You will be connected to your soul tribe, people that match your vibration. Look at my collective reading, please. All right? Again, this is a place for you to look inside yourself because you don't need anybody else but you, yourself, and your connection to source. Some of you guys might need a vacation. All right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Please subscribe to my tribe. I would love to have you. Please, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I love you. Remember, be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And thank you for being here. Bye now. Come on, Choo Choo.